Hey everybody, this is Prom. This is going to be the last video I'll upload for a good long while. I step back, take a long hard look at what I've been doing in between, which is not a lot to be honest, but I feel I could really do something on this platform. So, let's go to the auditorium. Wait, did we get one yet? Nah, it's the last video, nobody cares. The artists are finally leaving the encore, and you're exiting the auditorium with everybody else. On the way back out, you notice them in the last row, scribbling viciously in his notebook. So actors are so condescending. Actors are played by actors. There's no meta. What's the angst of social media? Have you seen how the pale excuse for thespian attempts to interact with viewers? And the language, excuse me, thou and thee are not officially over, which I turn in my notes. Obviously, you didn't enjoy this murder of the theater itself. How would you fix this part of this art? People like shit. Legal costumes, cardboard boxes, professional actors, giggling cheerleaders. Gifts got the lead role. Substitute the orchestra with dubstep and make it a musical. I will not be the one ushering in the era of shit. Can you imagine my reviewing on this? Lead actress was a total bitch. Hamlet was so hot I lost my panties. Did you see what Siegfried wore? So last season. It's like Polly's epitomes. You'll see why the review would be a bad thing. Hamlet is hot. Ooh, -2 creativity and -1 boldness. You got some pretty low boldness. Let's see if International Space Douche can't get it. You're just trying to enjoy a meal in peace when space untwists itself to reveal the interdimensional space prince. My glorious hero. My glorious hero. Take the squid star I thought. I clicked too fast. A riddle has vexed me. Days, nay, weeks, love. Oh, to change the phone on my new smartphone. The interface is more tortured than my palace labyrinth. For real? You get the princess phone. Change this ringtone with spots, all about those spots by the beauty brands. Why here? It seems difficult to me, it's trivial to me. And you even suggested which ringtone I desired. A true all-time classic from the 6th dimension. There is only one way I can repay you, by bestowing upon you a superpower of your choice. I can do that! I am the prince of another dimension! I can do all kinds of crazy things you don't know about, and yet you spend your days harassing high school students! All kinds of crazy things besides use this phone, apparently. And you literally get to choose superpower options. Telepathy, or an ass that won't quit. Ah, yes, the choice of a true gentle monster. With a wave of his magic wang. Wait, magic wang? Okay. The prince abused your ass with boundless work ethic. Well, he's just swinging around, right? So there was no contact, is what I'm saying. By day, your ass makes your classmates and creepy teachers. By night, it's your homework for you. All that work was to fun super tight. 3K plus 4 charm.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go outdoors. That is such a goofy pose. And I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Like, did you crack her hip or something? Did you fart? Is it just there to confuse me? It's probably the last thing. That day during recess, she started a half an hour rave that goes full crazy. I think we've already read this, blah blah blah. As the party rages, you see one person looking less than impressed. It depresses me. Beer pong? That solo cups is filled with type of the cliche to follow them alive. Do you not shudder to see a street body turn nothing more than zombies? Except for little zombies. They were already zombies. But I digress. What can we do to shift this out to be left to this day and not looking like part of it? But undead painter Jackson Pollock is splatter paint for everyone in Dayglow Silly Bunny. With all the help from a burnt chicken bone, a scented candle, a bag of chips, and a pentagram, undead painter Jackson Pollock is at your party in no time. Thank goodness for your Necromancy's DO2 class. He takes the bucket of Dayglow Silly Bunny, mixes it with pig dinner and his own blood, and goes double full credit. I bet they didn't even know who Pollock was before. So look at them, winding up their spread of his creative juices. That sounded a bit more sexual than it should have. This is your way for history books. Art makes us and an historic and artistic grave, and all because of you, an undead painter. But you'll take the credit. Oh, and an undead painter. But you'll take the credit. You gain +2 creativity and +1 charm. Oh, wait. Don't you dare increase this fun, not boldness. Let's go hang out in the bathrooms. Get a little pick-me-up. Don't really know what's going on with your eyes. It's class, hanging out in the bathrooms, no shit given. After you finish this, you hear a commotion next stall. It'd be polite to just ignore it and move on. Unfortunately, a paid truck caught you guys. They kicked the door open, and then Liam were huddled around to the bathroom. Is this the password to highly exclusive events?
What if people are smart enough to figure it out? I want to make a secret.
Well, obviously they don't want outsiders to get in.
Father Spirit, that's how it starts.
How what starts?
The revolution. They're having a coup.
Probably like a party or something.
Parties? That's exactly what revolutions are about. I'm too young to have a revolution.
You're not sure why this random piece of bathroom hall is so important. It is a great opportunity to impress them both. You confidently tell them. Isn't it obvious? There's an exclusive download code for the internet's hottest multimedia videos. You and Prom. That's Polly's number. I'm gonna try the top option. Not. I am 14 fun. Don't you tell me I'm not fun. You take a deep breath and start to tail a few more. When you mention that it's a dating sim, Liam stops you. Dating sim? What's the last decade? Too old to be cool, but too young to be rich.
Last decade? That was the second anniversary of the third shooting of the Revolution's 11th in command. It can't be a coincidence. Father.
You heard him. He flies by, and the second, a fairy tree bursts out in flames. Fairy just falls down to your classmates. The ashes and cheeks. Your mistakes after she makes. A glitter reminder that you're responsible for innocent fairy deaths. This one's on you, literally. Miranda charges you for the rocket. You lose -2 money and -1 fun. Tell me I'm not fun. Very fun. I am the most fun.
Let's go.
But I'm mostly charming. Let's see what the coven wants. Ah, crap. Voices. You approached your chosen table to find it's already mostly taken up by the coven. They heard around some kind of going on crap. But we only get one wish, not 3, so it's important for all of us to agree before we leave the cheating. Hopefully you've already expressed your wish for a secret hideout with mini fridge and a foosball table. Faith has argued just as fervently for voting choice. But as the leader, I think the most sensible option is a mystic sword that will instantly slay this season's big bang and open faith really object to joy, while you're the leader. And the three soon devolve into a shouting match. Amidst the commotion, you can't help but notice that the wishing lamp is totally unguarded. Without really thinking about it, as if you have to do, you run to Genie Lamp and wish for a bag full of quarters. machine that can instantly reheat french fries.
Let's go for the bag of quarters, because money!
Wish granted, booms the genie, and you feel the reassuring weight of a bag of quarters in your lap.
Seriously, you could wish for anything and you wish for a bag of quarters. What do you need to do laundry? Do you like arcades but hitting somebody over the head with it?
Nope, you just really like quarters.
Seriously, we braved the fires of Blow Wrath, the two heads of the snake Serpentia, and the accounts of Babylon, just so you could have a bag full of quarters.
Basically, boy was it worth it. From your perspective, these quarters have got to be at least more money.
Week 5.
Let's go.
Let's go to class. That day you learned a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew sticker stickiness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain plus 2 smarts. You can actually use that last spell, so you do, and gain plus 2 smarts. You're packing up your stuff after class and suddenly... Excuse me. Coach bursts in with Vera and Liam under his arms.
Emergency, you two! These students are failing their chemistry class! Vera, Liam, you're the best students in their class! You gotta help her pass!
Excuse me, I can't possibly waste my time on this. My time is valuable. You'll be receiving an invoice.
See, you already agree on something! I can feel the teamwork flow, like melted butter over a lobster of success! I look like an older Tony the Tiger.
I want some Frosted Flakes now. I don't know why. I just want some Frosted Flakes. They're delicious.
If his motivation is to...
Maybe I should do his voice like Tony the Tiger.
Maybe...
But I'm not gonna.
And if his motivation is to get her in a stinking victory, I'm gonna lock all 4 of us in this classroom until a student gives us the best skill exterior in the whole school.
Okay, show us what you got. Real quickly, alright? You're ready to give your best going stare. You focus hard as you can. That looks like you're trying to go to poop with all your heart. Not exactly a killing stare. Okay. Let's start your training. Theory if you do a do a lot of crazy training while inspirational song plays out of nowhere. It's all very motivational. After a 30-second sequence, yeah, it has already come, and all of you are covered in sweat.
Damn. So intense. Fighting sequences.
Time to escape this dormant. Give us a true killing stir, unless you display the rest of your days in the cocaine mines. That's right, I'll stuff a bunch of cocaine in the mine and make you dig it out just to torment you. You dig down to the bottom of your cell and bust out. Oh, looks so fabulous, it slays. You push your lips 10% and raise your brows for just 2 similes after using each down. It's super effective! Their stakes are totally charmed. This is fire. What is that? Understream?
Means main ground? I don't know.
You're so hot right now. Guess you could say I'm a snake now. I have seen God. She's a super hot high school teen. But you will hopefully take the prom. Here, have your charm. You've earned it. Be beautiful.
Week 6. Prom is coming up.
Let's go.
Let's just go to the auditorium. That time while rehearsing for the school play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, and inventive, and appropriate, the people decide to go with it. What's the beat? You gain plus 2 creativity. Be the devs, you would actually come up with a nickname for yourself. Excuse me again. I have soda. And ask the other players to call you that name until the end of this turn. End of this run, not turn. You look over your shoulder and realize Liam has been staring at you for probably the last 45 minutes. He's so silent. I was just wondering if you perhaps sit next to me a large fucking box, stoutly flashing judgment on a popular film, afterwards we just join possibly to name this. You can watch it up close and calories. Well, of course you would. You'd absolutely love to.
Oh boy, you two going out on a date?
What? No, what are you even doing here?
Eavesdropping!
What do you mean this isn't a date? Aren't you asking
Mickey out to dinner and a movie?
I am not asking out anyone else. This is not a date. Dating is a cheesy, cliched artifact of the heteronormative monogamous. Did he make those words up? Did he make those words up? Those words seem a little bit made up. Those words seem made up. Heteronormative. Those words, I need to look these words up. Are these words made up? Those words are made up. Those words are made up as fuck.
Well, if it's not a date, then what is it?
Damn, coach. If you can't convince him this is a date, he might not want to go out with you at all. You can fast and tell him.
Well, what's the difference between a date and a date with a wink?
It's obvious the former is sincere, and the latter is dripping with irony.
Oh, okay, I think I understand. So on this date, there'll be a hand-holding?
No, but there will be hand-holding.
What about long, loving looks?
Only by long loving looks, you mean long loving looks.
And will there be any fooling around?
Yes.
Well, this is all too complex and intellectual for an old weretiger like me. You can all go and enjoy your definitely not a date.
Wink. Liam has a deep and newfound respect for the coach. And for you. You have a very good time on your date. Liam even buys you popcorn. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Let's go.
You take your seat arguing beside the two coolest monsters in all of Spooky High. Here's hoping you can keep up with them. Now, are you eating manticore steaks again? Yes, and it's delicious. But you know the amount of cruelty involved in the mainstream meat production industry? Yes, and it's delicious. Besides, Liam, you are a vampire. Don't you only consume things that are dead? Oh, yes, but it's always ethically sourced, organic, free-range, and human. The human population is out of control, and eating them is the most environmentally responsible thing to do. Listen, Liam, I happen to have a personal feud for every single animal life. I make sure to meet all of them first, and be sure I'm only devouring the ones I hate the most. That makes it extra tasty. Well, surely can fix this fight by making it clean. The fact that it's wrong, isn't holy food better anyway? You may actually have a point there. And if I get my hand in the pot, I can inflict even more effective and specific pain. If there's a way to make money out of this too. I know, somehow I've ended up arguing with my own instincts here, interests here. Ian, do you find it innovative and creative ways to move society forward, or do you want to propose cruelty like every other weak mainstream loser? You could actually hear Liam's brain shaking as he struggles between a desire to be perceived as ethical and a desire to be perceived as creative. You can step in and help us out. The enemies may kill, may lose their lives, but look at their afterlives. Instead of letting their spirits go to waste as the byproduct of the meat industry, let's turn their eternal souls into society. Liam, animals are already suffering from ignorance. If everyone wants to increase their pain, the best we can do is teach them the concept of death so they really fear their fate. Let's educate cattle on metaphysics. I can't condone animal cruelty, but I wholeheartedly support animal education. I do like animals, but there's illiteracy is my fourth least favorite thing about them. Why pursue the poor tasting fashion of simplistic view on German cinema? It's not the worst idea you had. Although first it would be You're known for having pretty terrible ideas about 50% of the time. I don't really see building an empire out of private schools for cattle. With my business acumen, I guess it's possible. I can rest assured that in the knowledge that I'm solving both the bovine education crisis. Helping Liam, helping us is like helping you help Liam choose you to go to prom with! Or something. Alright! Prom is right around the corner.
Let's go.
Auditorium. Blah blah blah, but guess let's do creativity. With that out of the way, you hurry away to your secret meeting with Miranda.
Oh, how majestic.
Well done, conspirator. Operation Make-Lamp. Operation Make-Lamp popular again. It's a rousing success. And for the record, I did discover that Liam was popular for a 3-month period in the early 16th century, so the name fits. All that remains is for us to wait for prom and celebrate our...
Your deception? I knew all still could be true. My latest increases are remarkable, but they aren't marketable. This is all a cool joke, wasn't it? And I bet between the two popular kids, to make an outcast loser to a prom kid. Well, guess what? The circus is over, and this clown is climbing into his tiny car and going home. Along with like 12 other tiny clowns, and the metaphor holds, which it doesn't. It was a bad metaphor. Goodbye.
No, Liam, I wasn't trying to be mean. I don't have a mean bone in my body. I don't even have bones.
What? What? You might check off that affirmation later.
Oh, fish sticks. If we don't do something to fix this, all our hard work and subterfuge will be for naught. But how can we make amends? Surely not with some sort of overwrought romantic gesture defying all logic.
You tell Miranda not to worry. You've seen plenty of teen rom-coms. You know how this part goes. You need a grand romantic gesture. Race to the airport to confess your feelings before on this plane. Oh my god, that is so cliche. Pay a million people to spell out I'm sorry, it's so it's visible from his face. Wait, how do you know Liam was about to board a plane? Are you stalking him? Whoa. Let's not get into that. That's not important right now. If you are, that's fine. Isn't that what all romantic comedies ever have taught us to do? Anyway, you find Liam at the international terminal at Spooky Airport, waiting in line to board. You pass through airport security. By telling them you're there for a romantic gesture. Because airport security might have to say no to terrorism, but they can't say no to love. You're too late. I'm going to Belarus. My calculations have revealed that nobody likes me, and I can go back to being unpopular. You grasp Liam's cold hand in yours, and with your perfect sincerity, you tell him what he means to you. Nothing. Don't you see? You say, deep into his eyes, you don't need to flee to Belarus to be unpopular, because you'll always be unpopular in my heart, which is, coincidentally, about the same shape as Belarus. I don't know what to say. Mainly because I don't know what you're talking about. But if I don't understand it, that must mean it's art. You said art to me. Oh, how could I ever dream of leaving you behind? Alright, it makes you happy. Under the spooky high and all that heavy prom crowd. Only because I know that no matter how popular I get, there'll always be one person who only thinks I'm so sorry. Oh god, that speech was amazing. Oh, I've only seen the other one, but you just gotta love a good rhythm of romantic comedies. The people in the airport line clap and cheer, clearly not understanding anything you two just said to each other. Ian accompanies you back to school, and you gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. Also, you should visit a hospital, since your heart is the shape of Belarus, and that can be anything good health-wise. Alright, you've been waiting for this moment. We're going with Liam.
How ironic.
Let's go.
How ironic.
have a loved one. Dream is popular again. Huzzah!
After all these years I spent avoiding cliches, this doesn't feel as bad as I imagined.
It's so
Maybe doing a
authentic.
180-degree turn from cliches is good, but embracing cliches is like making a 360-degree turn from them. It's so disruptive. At that moment, Miranda becomes distracted by some other wacky plan and leaves you with Liam mumbling to himself. Such a lovable dork. Tom had her eyes, and the two of you decide to embrace all of the cliches. Slow dancing to having actual fun. This game is still really weird.
Prom king? How ironic.
After the coronation, Liam and Missy's having a great time, which is causing him to reflect on all the cliches he avoided all these years, which he can now embrace. Excuse me again. And he puts his hand over yours and says, and you know what the biggest cliche I've been avoiding? Love. I don't even care how cheesy that sounded. Look around, it's just there, like, yeah! Alright! I'm gonna do something else now! Boy, that was cheesy, but you know what? You don't care either. Alright, I'd like to take a screen cap of this for future reference. And to the end credits. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we really were and what we really could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happens. And it was wonderful. School play was a success in the end. The New Yorker said, never has a tree has been as compelling and convincing as a tree in that play. Simply mesmerizing. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. While leaving the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there are lots of battles left in that war called youth. Once again, we're young and unafraid. We're ready to start. Alright, this is going to be my last video for a significant amount of time. Granted, before I started posting Monster Prom, it was like 2 years since my last video. You have no idea how bad I need to blow my nose right now. But I feel I need to make some major revisions if I want to really get the YouTube ball rolling. So this is Too Dang Tall signing off for quite a while. Have yourself a nice day.